My dear students, now let us do the multiple dielectrics in capacitor. What will happen if we put the different types of capacitor? Okay, in class 12 we only deal with the first case and the second case. Okay, so here what is given is this is my capacitor in which there is dielectric. Okay, previously what we have studied is we have like this. Okay, and there was a dielectric between them. Only one kind of dielectric was present. Now if you see first case, okay, later I will do with the second case. So there is a capacitor in which there are two types of dielectric. The upper half is with K1 and the lower half is with K2. So how to solve this kind of question? Since okay, this is very important. In 2020 examination, this type of question was asked in one of the set, in two sets. Okay. So here, if you see this one, this whole is my area. Okay, this is my area, and this is my the distance between the two plates. Okay. Now whenever you see this kind of thing, you have to break it like this, okay? And equivalently, you can write in this form, okay? Upper part and the lower part and connect it like this. This is connected with positive, negative, similarly positive and negative. Now, this is in parallel combination. Understood? Now, whenever you break it like this two will become parallel combination. Okay. Now what will happen to the area? And please remember this is exactly half. So this area will become now A divided by 2. This is also A divided by 2. This is also A divided by 2. This is also A divided by 2. Why? Because it was a plate like this and I cut it from the middle and I left it above and down. So it will become half. Okay. So total area of this plate was A here. Now D, I am not changing the D because it was just like this. I put it down and up. So the D is not changing. Distance between these two plates is not changing. Now in parallel, what we know is C total is equal to C1 plus C2. That we have derived in last section in the couple of lectures. Okay. So this is my the net electric field. Net capacitor. So also what we know is we also know that C dielectric is equal to K epsilon naught A divided by D. Okay, we also know this C dielectric is equal to K epsilon naught A divided by D. This is for this type of dielectric. Okay, all is this is K. Okay, so from this now I will find C1 and C2. Okay, now for case 1, then how much will be this one? So that's for case 1. Okay, for case 1, what is there? This is C1 will be equal to how much? C case 1 will be C1 plus C2, exactly same as this. So this is my C1 and this is my C2 like this. But I will write this as K1 and I will write this as K2. Why I write this? Because here is my K1 dielectric and there is my K2 dielectric. So from this I will find the net capacitance in this form. So how to find this? Using this one. So let me find first now CK1. Okay. Now CK1. This is with the dielectric. What is the formula of C dielectric? This is K. Instead of K, I will write K1. And epsilon naught is always there. And area. What is the area of this capacitor? It is A by 2. Isn't it? First it was whole A. Now new area CK1. For CK1 area is A divided by 2 whole divided by D. So D is not changed. So in both the cases D remains same. D remains D. Then or CK2 will be equal to how much? There is K1 epsilon naught A divided by this 2 will come here, okay, in the denominator. So 2D CK1. This is CK1. Similarly, how much will be Ck2 then? Same, it will become K2 epsilon naught A divided by 2D, right? So please remember, I am getting this, okay? This is A divided by 2 because this has what area? A. The area of the plate is A, but because of this two dielectric, I separate it like in parallel form. Whenever I separate it, the area of the plate becomes half, okay? So this is A by 2. So Ck1 is this one. Okay. Now let me put the value of Ck1 and Ck2 in equation number 1. Substituting what we get in equation 1. Okay. So what I get is I will get K1 epsilon naught A divided by 2D. Right? Okay. Then what do I get? After that, there is plus, and Ck2 is K2 epsilon naught A divided by 2D. Okay. So now what do you get is you get very interesting formula. So if you see here, epsilon naught A, here 2 D all are common. So C case 1 is equal to, if I take epsilon naught common, A common divided by 2D is also common, then what do I get here? I get K1 plus K2. So this is my formula for this kind of dielectric. Okay, when the dielectric is in this form, the capacitance will look like this. Okay, so I will rub this out. This is for first case. So what do I get? What do I get for this? I got C1 is equal to epsilon naught A to D K1 plus K2. Very important. Okay. Now let me go to the second case. Now whenever you see the second case, so in second case, the plate area, I will consider this as my A and this distance be my D. Okay. Now, but the multiple dielectric is in some other fashion, not like this. Okay. So here the half part is filled with K1 and the half part is filled with the K2. So I also need to separate it, but I cannot separate it like this. I have to separate it like this. So I will separate it in this form. So this is equivalent to this one. So whenever I separate this, what will happen? See, this will become 1. See, K1, because this is with K1 and this will become, say, K2 like this. Okay, same as this one. And let me go to the area. Will the area change? This was plate, that was place. Will the area of the plate will change? No, the area will remain same. So this is my area. This is also my area. But what is going to change? Distance between them, it was like this. Half was filled with K1, another part was filled with K1, and I will separate it like this. I will separate it like this. Then this will become half of the distance. This will become half of this distance. So this distance is my D by 2 and this distance is also D by 2. So this is in now series. Now in series what will happen? In series the net capacitance, okay, will be, I am writing C2 because this is for case 2, will be 1 by Ck1 plus 1 by C, okay, Ck2. So this is my equation number 1. Okay, so I got this one. Now again, what do we know? What we know is, we know that C dielectric, okay, C dielectric, same, okay, C dielectric is equal to K epsilon naught A divided by D. Using the same thing, I will find Ck1 and Ck2. Okay, so this is equation number 1 for case 2. So I will write Ck1 is equal to here. So K is my K1 and epsilon naught is epsilon naught. What is area? Area is not changed. Area is not changed. So this is area divided by, but this is distance is being changed. It will become d divided by 2. So this 2 will go here. Okay, this 2 will go here and I will get 2. I will bring this to here. K1 epsilon naught a divided by d. So this is CK1. Okay. So similarly, what do I get CK2? CK2 same thing. It will become K2 K2 epsilon naught a divided by d. Okay. Now whenever I substitute the values of CK1 and CK2 in equation number 1 for second case, I will get 1 by C2 is equal to 1 divided by, there is 2 K2 epsilon naught a divided by d. Okay, and then plus 1 divided by CK2. CK2 is 2, sorry, this is 1. Okay, K2 epsilon naught a divided by d. Please remember this equal to is here, not here. Okay. Now what do I get? This d will go here and this d will also go here. Okay, multiplicative inverse, or 1 by C2 is equal to, then this 2 will come here, sorry, this d will come here, d divided by 2 K1 epsilon naught a plus this is d 2 K2 epsilon naught a. So now what happens is very simple, only the mathematics. So d, if you see d, where is d? This d, 2 epsilon naught a, 2 epsilon naught a are common, or so taking common 1 by C2. Okay. So some people always do mistake by writing C2 equal to, okay, but this is in series, so it should always be 1 by C2, 1 by C2, okay, like this. So I will take d common, there's 2 common, this epsilon naught common, and a is also common. Now what is there in the bracket? 1 by K1, okay, 1 by K1 plus 1 by K2 is there. Now it is very simple. What you need to do is or 1 by C2 is equal to, so d is there divided by 2 epsilon naught a. Take the LCM, this will go here K2, this plus will become K1, okay, here and here, okay, divided by K1 into K2. Okay, but what I need C dielectric or C2, but C2 is in the denominator, so ulat pulat karenge, ulat pulat. Okay, since here I have got 1, you can always do ulat pulat. If there was no, it was not 1, अगर यहाँ पे 1 नहीं होता तो आपको क्रॉस मल्टीप्लिकेशन करना है. ठीक है, यहाँ पर 1 है तो क्रॉस मल्टीप्लिकेशन नहीं करने से भी हो जाएगा. Therefore, so what do I get? C2 is equal to, this will become 2 epsilon naught a divided by d, और क्या होगा? K1 K2, okay, divided by K2 plus K1 हम क्या लिख सकते हैं? K1 plus K2. So this is the formula for case 2 and this is the formula for case 1, and you have to remember these two formula because these are very, very important. Okay, so in the last lecture of this chapter we are going to do this kind of question. Thank you.